Let's see if we can show you all the vibes right now. We got the fan right there. And right there. Yeah. There's a well over there. I'm fucking freaked. There's a well over there I'm freaked out about. And then this, like, I think it's like my iPad, backpack. Got another fan right there. I have another fan in my backpack too, by the way. So, things getting got today. So, that being the case, what do we got to talk about today? Okay, we got the fans. Maybe y'all can see my face. Yeah. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's probably not worth it for me to get bagged. But I need to make this for the diary for day 157 when this comes to fruition. It's beautiful out here too, by the way. Let's just take some time to see the clouds vibing by. There's power line, and I'm in this sunken spot of, I don't know if it's a construction site or it's an old building space. I don't fucking know. But I'm either gonna get got by this well, whatever the fuck comes out of that, or someone's gonna kick me out of here because they're doing construction, or this is like a dog. I don't think this is a place where dogs come and play, but that's what it feels like. It's like a big empty spot for something. Don't know what it is right now, but that being said, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Yeah, so where I was at was talking about before I need to figure out my scouting space. I wish this was infrared. Can we do like an infrared? No. Can't. But before we got sidetracked, oh shit, that's a plastic bottle that is underneath me. Whatever. But yeah, so we got the Too Good to Go, $6 of food. That's supposed to be $18. Okay, it's paid for it. It was just bread. It was, and I'm grateful, right? It had like 4 slices of like this Raisin Bran bread, some sort, and then, all right, that's bothering me. There's a water bottle underneath me that I have to get rid of. Okay. All right, my fan just got. We have a lot to talk about, so this is gonna be a long live. Okay. This is gonna be a long live for sure. I don't know why my ass is itchy. Like there's no way any bugs are here. But so I ate, and they had a biscuit. They had one biscuit in there. They had like a few croissants, a few pieces of bread, but it was all just pastries. And I was like, fuck. I should have got the chicken. So, but the service there, the ambiance was fucking fire. Wait, you get closer. You get closer to me, my boy. So we don't got none of these flies coming out of nowhere. But yeah, the service, the ambiance there was crazy. It was just a bunch of artistic shit on the wall, colors. You come upstairs, and it was actually a hotel. It wasn't a bakery. So you come upstairs, and instantly there's a lady there already checking you, making sure you're a guest and that you're situated. So had a nice living area, and so I was there doing day 36 and 37, finished that, and then I posted day 38. So, and figuring out posting content and working with Google VO2 and VO3. It's been cool figuring that out. So I did that today. And then what else did I do? Yeah, I did the Amazon locker. That was cool. And had my Chef Boyardee and peas. And then, yeah. But this morning, let's do a little more of a backtrack. We had, our 2 oranges, our 2 bananas, and then we made our way to take the bus up to Austin to do all the content and go to Citizen M to do the Too Good to Go. Cool. So let's understand where we're at now. And this fucking view is fire. But let's understand where we're at now and why I was in a very dark place today. So when I got done, I get in this mode where I'm like 8 hours just zoned into what Eric Godsey calls the shimmer now, which I'm just locked in, just posting and posting and posting and creating jungle diaries and talking with ChatGPT and then post and make covers, make descriptions, make timestamps for YouTube and post on the podcast on Spotify and then try to get the videos on my TikTok and then put the songs make the background and make the captions and junglify the captions, and it's a whole thing, right? That takes a lot longer than people could ever imagine. Making thumbnails, and it's just a shitload of shit that we need to do. Making voiceovers for the Jungle Diaries, and the intentionalities that I'm doing, and it's just editing the videos. It's all inclusive. It's all inclusive experience for me right now, which I'm grateful to do. But I feel it's like a zoning in experience where it's kind of like flow state a little bit, but then it's not draining per se, but it's just kind of numbs you a little of just, okay, you can come back to the real world now. And so come back to the real world, and then me like coming back into the space of socializing, and if I do socialize on this intentionally on this grind, other than talking to you guys here and the voices in my head, or talking to the best friends I've never met yet, which are like David Goggins, Gary Vee, Alex Ramosi, Les Brown, like fucking Chris Williamson. These are my fucking people. Andy Elliott, all these people. So, but I was in this weird funk where I started thinking about the jungle fever, and I figured out clearly what I'm doing for the dating show, which is cool. I clarified that. But I ended up getting in my head about it, and I kind of spiraled in the space of always remembering the first time I ever gave a speech, and my nervous system is like attached to that, which I'm working on the healthy detachment, which I've done, giving speeches, not speeches, but just speaking in front of people at Temptation and giving speeches consistently wherever I go, but this opportunity to go to the Naughty Nolans and combine the jungle fever is just a fat ass opportunity. Like, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for. And so it's this fear of success and fear of failure that is just, I don't know which one it is. I don't know the difference. I need to figure out the difference. But yeah, of me being like, am I capable of doing this? Do I know I can? Yes, but it's the fear of, am I going to be witty enough? Am I going to be able to reciprocate reciprocate, come up with the words and dialogue to make it entertaining, make it funny, make it educational, make it intentional, make it all the things I want to make within the Jungle Fever? And are all my ideas going to come to fruition within me meeting with Bob, Naughty Bob, and Kendra, who's his event manager? Like, how am I going to make that work? And okay, he wants me 3 hours each for each MC, so it's like, fuck. It's like, okay, I can do the dating show and I can create these other games, but I want to be able to bring in the wild ones. So, but it was more of me getting a negative feedback loop. Sorry, I thought someone was behind. Yeah, it's more of me getting into a negative feedback loop of like, are you gonna do that? Like, is this happening? Like, are you gonna show up to the occasion when the occasion comes? Are you gonna be Mom Spaghetti? Like, Mom Spaghetti is an 8 Mile type shit. First scene from 8 Mile. What's that gonna be like? And so I kept kind of going in this back and forth space of, I know I'm worth it, but it's like, can I do it? is the question. That's like the question I'm in between. I'm worth it for sure. This opportunity was not by luck. It is very practical. It's the reason why is I got to this. Like, the universe is unconditionally supportive, and I am not giving up on my dreams, and I'm not giving away the power of my dream. And that's what I was listening today within getting into this direction of coming out of it. But before we were coming out of it, I was fucking spiraling, and I was like just in this like negative feedback loop. I didn't know what to do, and I just wanted dopamine. Any dopamine I could get, I was trying to get. So boom, I was already hungry, so I got McDonald's. I got these two McDoubles for $2 each. Cool. And then those are fire, and I was like, that's good. And then I was like, need more dopamine hit. Boom, I went to the store and got these oatmeal cream pies, and I literally started housing like one after another. Or after 6 of them, I'm like, I was just eating them just to feel good in some sense. That was my first time stress eating. I don't really stress eat it like that. Usually I go the other direction. I was just like kind of spiraling into it, knocking out, sleeping, and so I was like, what is going on? What are you doing? And I said, okay, let me just try to, be able to give back. And I didn't eat all the bread from the give back that I got from the Too Good To Go app. That's the whole idea, right? I just want to eat like half of it, give my assessment, and then move accordingly. So I still had a few croissants, two chocolate croissants, one regular croissant, a few pieces of bread in there. And so I said, I still had my book that I have within the Jungle Give Back program that I have. Whoever that I'm giving the bag to, I'm not really doing a good job at communicating how I want it done, or maybe the idea, I need to work on it. But I have this notebook that I have them write in for the next person to read. So it's a message for the next person for them to read, so then they can keep giving back themselves, and so they can just keep having impact. Like, they're a part of this journey. It's not just me giving them food, they're like a part of this impact as well. So went up to this one dude who was on the sidewalk, and he was saying like fuck, bitch, shit, and cursing, and I was like, fuck it, I need to get this. Oh, I got a thumbs up. I don't know who that is. I think it's Brody. I always think it's my Brody. But yeah. So I went up to him, I was like, yo bro, what's going on? You want some bread? He was like, yeah. I was like, yo, I got this notebook that I have some messages, a message I would like you to read, and then maybe you can put your own in there. And so he read it, and then he didn't really know what to do with it. And he was like, do you want me to write an assessment on it? And I was like, no. I just want you to give a message that you live by, or you believe that can really make a change or a difference. And because I asked him, I was like, how do you feel about the message? And he kind of just like brushed it off, and I was like, all right, bro. Like, I'm here to help you. And also just so we can spread this energy. And so he ended up writing messages, and I think his boy came around. And so he wrote a message. I don't remember what that message was. To be completely honest, it was actually a good message, I think. And then I gave him bread, and that was that. So, but I was still in this weird funk, and as I was walking to the gym, I was still in that funk area, and I said to myself, to get to the gym, and at least if I'm in the gym, I'm going to try to, it's leg day, so I'm going to try to just go in the direction of working out, just figure out, put my shoes on, we'll see. But then another dopamine hit when I was just like fucking in the shimmer. And the shimmer is just social media or digital world. And and I'm very aware of it now. So I was in the fucking digital world for like 30, 45 minutes just bullshitting on it. Whatever the fuck social media I was diving into. And so I remember sitting on the toilet and I was like, up, I want another dopamine hit. Maybe I should just beat off right now. And I had to fight that because I just knew that wasn't going to give me the results that I wanted. I knew it wasn't. And this was, oh shit, I'm starting to pop and weave. I'm not sure. I have like another 5 minutes of talking right now. I'm starting to bob though. But, so I said to myself, okay, I'm at least gonna stay on my acupressure boards, meditate, and just go from there. So, stood on my acupressure boards and just tried to sit, like stand on them and just do box breathing, 5 seconds up, 5 seconds, hold 5 seconds, and 5 seconds down, hold 5 seconds, and box breathe that shit. So that went pretty well, and I almost fell asleep twice on the fucking boards. But I wasn't trying to make that be the solution to me getting out of the fog situation. I was just trying to find the questions to the answers in my head because the answers weren't coming in. They weren't for sure. So I ended up, oh shit, I'm getting tired. My eyes are getting a little droopy. Because I'm forgetting where I'm going and I'm fucking falling asleep. But yes. Oh my god, I forgot what that fucking means. Oh my god, I'm not making any sense. I'm talking gibberish. But, oh yeah, so I was on the acupressure boards, cool. And then I was just in no space to work out at that point. I just did what my body needed most. And I moved in actions with no judgment of the natural flow of the way my body needed to go. So after 20 minutes being on the boards, I had a good direction and positive feedback loop, but I still wasn't there. And so I sat down, intentional breathing until I fucking ended up knocking out for I don't even know how long. And I was drooling and shit on myself, and so I got that happened. And then so that put me in a really good like spark of a direction. And then boom, I ended up starting working out. And within my meditations, I just do like either lo-fi, like a chill breeze of lo-fi, or I'll do a vibration, like 432 hertz is like my vibration. I don't know, that one hits the best for me. So I did the 432 hertz vibration. But after that, oh shit, I'm getting back in. Holy shit, I gotta finish this live. We're almost there. Sorry, I was falling asleep. But, where was I? This would be great to have a chat. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And so, that put me in positive feedback loop, and then I started listening to Les Brown, and this is where, no. I will talk, this is 2 parts. I'm going to talk about one, I'm going to get my iPad out after this. So, one, why you need self-love practices and defining those. And I'm going to do that right now. So, you need self-love practices because to serve others, 1, is the 1, to serve your shadow, 2, and 3, to serve yourself. And a lot of people think it's the other way around, and it's not the case. Because for me, these self-love practices of why I do the self-love for myself, not for myself, but in the direction for myself is because I'm make all my dreams come true so I can make everyone else's dream come true around me. And because that's the reason what gives me so much energy to why I do what I do. If it was just for myself, this I wouldn't want to do the things that I'm doing as hard as I am going. Because my brother maybe could DJ with me at Jungle Fever, and my mom wants to wrap around Porch. My stepdad, he has this royal blue Jeep that he fucking loved, but he had to get rid of. And my grandma, she had a flagpole. She always wanted in her front yard, and so these are the immediate. And then so these are people outside of me that I really think about. And then I think about Two. His name is Two, and I think it was on day like 07 or 09. I ended up posting. He ended up passing away on the intentionally homeless grind, like a year and a half ago or so. And that was my dog. He was like think of the Asian dude from fucking Hangover. He was like him, just a lot of energy and fucking cool as shit. He's my fucking best friend. Miss that man. I think about him a lot, and I think about Lucas a lot. He taught me how to do gymnastics within a short frame. I think about, even now, the forgiveness I have for my biological father. Like, not a lot, but just in the direction. Oh, one of my friends, he lost feelings in his legs, and so it gives me a whole nother direction of why I feel so grateful to be able to walk. And so why do I bring all these people up? Because all these people are the reasons when I'm working out, or I'm doing my acupressure boards, or I'm stretching, or I'm in the sauna, or I'm taking a cold plunge, or I'm doing something difficult, I always lean in. Ugh. I always lean into thinking about these people. If I wasn't thinking about these people, then my self-love practices, it wouldn't mean shit. So that's why service of other people is number one. Number two is service of your shadow, right? What do I mean by that? I mean service of your shadow as in these self-love practices help you and keep you disciplined when you don't feel like doing things. So when you are falling back, it actually helps you in the negative feedback loop. It actually helps you fall forward and put you in a positive feedback loop. For example, like one of my self-love practices is talking to the best friends and listening to the best friends I never met yet. And these people, like today was Les Brown, which I'm gonna go over exactly the direction that put me in that direction so I can talk to the voices in my head and get the ideas flowing and get the creative fucking direction the best way possible. Yo, these clouds are fucking dope as shit. Fucking dope. It's like a scene off a movie. Fuck. Hold on. Yeah, shit. Hell yeah. It'll stop moving and you'll see it moving. Some dope ass clouds. That being the case. So it's to help you not fall back into a negative feedback loop so you can fall forward into a positive one. And so that's what these self-love practices do, which it did for me. And then you could serve yourself. So you can overflow your cup into other people's cups so you can attract everything you want in this world. And so today, this brings me to, I'm going to put down my brightness because my brightness is okay. Damn, that shit's still bright. Alright. I'm just going to read this shit off. So, you say things are practical, but really, they're a disguise of fear. If you base your reality off of practicality, that means not even done before. So keep doing shit that everybody else has already done. See where that gets you. I use my imagination of dreams to fuel me. You are giving it power. Will it kill me? The whole point, and this is all based around fear. Okay, this is now going in the direction of me getting the positive feedback loop of Les Brown, what he taught me today. You are giving it power. Will it kill me? And so that's fear. You're giving fear power, and you have to ask yourself, will it kill you? We are programmed to be afraid. Just watch the news. Yeah. I think we're programmed to be afraid and insecure and to play by the rules and not take risks and step out your comfort zone. Like, don't fail. It's like all these things are, what the fuck? Like, these are all prerequisites to, and then be able to not only find yourself, but build a fucking business and build something outside of yourself that is forever. The universe responds to a man that refuses to be denied. You have to be willing to stand there, be lonely, doubt yourself, be rejected, become this is I added this, become intentionally homeless if need be. And that's how I feel, bro. I'm like, this is the universe for damn sure is like granting me with the craziest people in my life, the craziest experiences, and that's why we're at day. You're like, why is it taking you so long to fucking post all this content? Well, because this is the honest truth. I've prioritized people, experiences, present moments, my health, which is going to the gym, working out, and also survival over posting on social media. And people are like, boom, I'll be a week with my boy with Preston, or if I'm in Thailand for 2 months, I'm definitely not posting content. If I'm on the boat, which last year I was on the boat for at least 8 months. I can't post shit because I can't do the long format content. It's like, I mean, I probably could work towards some editing of it, but that's a whole nother story. I mean, I work 12 to 15 hours, then boom, wake up every day 5:30, and then boom, done at 9:30, and then I'm already going back to sleep. No excuses though. It's just those are my excuses. Reasons are results, bro, and those are the reasons. But I knew I was gonna be in the situation where I'm at now to be able to post, and I'm about to make a fucking. There's a on YouTube you can make a like a when you go to your YouTube channel you can have a video that pops up first. So I'm about to do a video of like where I'm at and saying that it's probably not this shit's not gonna be in chronological order. It's just not. It's taking way too long for me to post these videos and be able to catch up to where I'm at right now. And before I go to before the idea was to be situated at least. I mean, who could fool myself thinking that I could post probably 100 long format content videos on top of short form, on top of podcasts within the next 3 weeks. That's highly optimistic, while also working out, surviving, intentionally homeless, and yeah, that's very, very optimistic of you, Jay. I might get to like, on the track that I'm at, I might, by the end of this 3 weeks, may get to day 60. Like, let's see. Let's see, bro. I have no clue. Let's see. We're gonna fucking see. So, I'm just gonna have to make that pretty apparent that this is gonna be a jungle. It's gonna be organized chaos, and that's the within the social media grind. It's just that's what it's gonna be. So I can start catching up with a lot of ideas that I have right now. Like, there's a lot. Like the Jungle Flow cards, first time connections on my personal page, I can just post me wearing the meta glasses and me going up to people doing the flow cards. Or the Jungle Get Back program. It's like I'm in Austin, Texas, but really I'm on day 39 and I'm in Arizona, brittle cold. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And then on top of that, yeah, it's like the main thing I think I'm gonna need to worry about in the Jungle Story. Oh yeah, also the podcast, right? Like, bro, the Fight the Stigma tour, bro. It's like Oklahoma. How'd you get in Oklahoma? You're in day 40. It's like I'm just gonna need to be transparent and say it's a jungle, and this shit's you're gonna need to categorize and really look at the dates because this shit's not gonna be in chronological order. You need to figure it out. I don't know. I'm figuring that out right now. So, yeah. All right, back to the notes. All right, recognize your oneness and alignment with the universe and channel for life to express your hell yeah, I'm fucking aligned. I've been saying that shit for a minute. We circuit it and with anger and fear and envy and laziness and just giving up. We don't challenge our spirit and nothing's more powerful. And that's so facts. People don't realize like your spirit, if you do challenge it, will reciprocate in the best way possible. And because it's so powerful, it's like what makes us different from AI. It's like we have all the senses, and that all the senses, and we experience pain and pleasure, and our spirit. Like that's probably it. Other than that, AI can do everything else, for sure. So keep your spirit. I'm trying to keep that spirit intact and fucking keep discovering limits, because that's what this shit's about. I have a commitment to develop myself. Okay. I have a commitment to develop myself. Looking dumb. You have to look dumb. You don't know. Maybe you're going back to regroup, come back. Start trusting yourself. You can't make everything logical. That's how I feel right now. And it needs to defy logic. It's going to defy logic. Life takes a whole new meaning when you go after your intuition and instincts and that you are led. Don't give your power. And so that's so true. It's not going to be logical. None of it. Oh, whoever joined, what's good? Had someone for a second. So, yeah, start trusting yourself. Yeah, don't give your power away. This is probably my favorite one. If they can't see it, it wasn't given to them. This is my baby, and I'm going to nurture it. Oh my god. Okay. That's what I learned today. I'm not reading anymore because I'm getting fucking tired. And I think it's like 3 a.m. What time is it? It's 3:45. Holy fuck. Holy dick shit. I did take a little nap at the gym. I don't know how long I was drilling on myself when I was meditating, but that's what my body needed to service myself. But that being the case, I came out of it and put me in a positive feedback loop, which I'm grateful. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking gibberish now. So, much love, keep spreading. Love is the answer to my question. Thank you guys for being here, and definitely experienced a decent amount of sadness today. Mental as fucked, and it seems like that's the case. These pictures, judge. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. So, I'm out. I gotta knock out. All right. Much love, deuces. Love, energy, and truth stands to my question. We're just getting started. To endless new beginnings, there is no end. Only continuous new beginnings. Let's go.